Begging in the club, gon' throw your hood up. In the club, gon' throw your hood up.
Een hele goede avond allemaal. Welkom op deze maandagavond 10 september 2018. Precies 6:30. We zijn er weer. Hoe is het met iedereen? De kop van de week is wel lekker vanaf. Kortom, het is tijd voor Indiemaandag. Aangezien het maandag is natuurlijk. Vanavond gaan we naar een nieuwe game kijken. Rimwood. Dat is een code die ik toegestuurd heb gekregen van de developers. Rimwood is een challenging co-op game seamlessly blending elements of survival, strategy en exploration. Dus ik ben eigenlijk wel benieuwd. Eens even kijken. Die kan in ieder geval afgesloten worden. Rimwood. Play. Dat is allemaal best. Meet with Unity. Big Mustache Games, oké.
The war changed everything. The fields became graveyards. The cities, slaughterhouses. And the people turned into monsters. The whole world was an abyss of blood, fire, and pain. We all lost something. Some of us, all of it. But life refuses to let go. We had to keep on going. Find shelter. Something to cling to. And here we are, driven to the gates of the great forest. We enter this godless place with nothing but our hope and our will to survive. With each new step, there comes a new question. with no easy answer. But there's not a doubt in our hearts. We are not wanted here.
Oké. Buiten dat het heel luid was net, hoe die klep zeg. Daar even, meteen even de instellingen aanpassen. Ik heb nu eventjes in de streamsoftware behoorlijk naar beneden geknald. Opties. Dus weer maar voldoende gewoon op normale niveau staan. Okay, that will pass for days or weeks in a village with up to 40 other players. Okay. One in-game day is equal to one real day. Okay. Play a dynamic game which up to 10 players and each day lasts 15 minutes. Ik weet niet wat beter laten zien eigenlijk. Veel meer doen in een hele korte tijd. Laten we gewoon standaard proberen. Even kijken. Let's see. Roy. Even kijken. Herbalist. Herbalist knows how to find herbs and what to do with them. The rules applies in searching and crafting checks when herbs are involved. These guys can cover long distance and most because less stamina, only if no burning conditions are present. Patients are ill looking and don't react to wounds and diseases too well. Staffing and maximum health values are decreased. Oh, kijk. Oh ja. Zo weer. Unstable. Oh, people of which I just left no. Good focus helps you accomplish tasks. The bonus applies to all concentration related actions like crafting, fishing, and shooting. Okay. Still have a shaken sanity and must work really hard to maintain it. Starting and maximum sanity value that increase, which increases the chance of negative. Wow. Gewoon uitgaan. Opnieuw. Heb ik alweer reviews? Nee. Gaan ze ook uit de game niet uiteindelijk? Nou ja, we gaan het gewoon proberen. We zullen het zien. Uh, 26 euro maar. Dag 5. Zet ze. Welcome to Grimwood. You have one simple goal, survive as a village, as long as you can. The game revolves around a 24-hour cycle. Each night, around midnight, the monsters will attack. Trying to destroy your village. In the lower left corner of the screen, just below the clock, you can see how much time there is left until the attack. Use this time to prepare in the best possible way. Consult the tutorials available from the options menu to learn how to do that in the most efficient way. Good luck and thank you for playing Grimwood. Options, tutorials. Oké. Oh, het zijn YouTube-filmpjes.
This is the village, your safe haven in the game. To survive, you need to defend it, each night together with your fellow villagers. First of all, you need to find out what to expect for the coming night. Click the tower image to open the night attack prediction screen. So far, you only know your current defense strength. To get a prediction, you need to scout by clicking the green checkmark button. Now you know your night attack range. To narrow that range, at least one more villager should scout too. Each villager can only scout once per day. Try to get your defense value at least in the range of the night attack. This means your village has decent chances of survival. The higher the defense value, the better your chances of survival.
Oké. Eens even kijken. Scout, weet je dat? Defense 184, attack. Oh, we hoeven dus niet te scouten. Oh, kunnen we wel even doen. Zo. Volgende tutorial. Defense.
Defense. There are two ways to improve the defense of the village for the night. The first and the more direct one is to take part in the defense. To do so, click the My House image in the lower left half of the screen. On the My House screen, click the half moon button in the lower left corner. This will give you two options: hide and defend. If you choose the defend option, you'll improve the village defense right away. Choose the right weapon to carry by putting it in your personal inventory. The other way to improve the village defense is by upgrading your defense structures. Click the key button on the left edge of the screen. From the buildings list, choose defenses. There are 4 different defense structures: wall, gate, towers, and moat. Each structure has its own upgrade tree. Each upgrade requires different tools and resources, and costs different amount of stamina points. If a structure takes damage during the night attack, you need to repair it first to be able to upgrade the structure any further.
Oké. Snap je nog wel? Reinforced walls. We hebben wall 2. Wat hebben we voor wall 3? Achterkant moeten we darkwood hebben, we moeten pillars hebben, handsaws en sledgehammers. Oké. Maar ja, defense was niet nodig eigenlijk, we hadden meer dan genoeg defense. En zo staat er zo nog. Oh, dit is chat. Tutorials. Check the stats.
Character stats. Your character stats determine how efficient you will be in the game. Click the lower left button of your avatar hub to open the character info screen.
Oh, daar.
The conditions are temporary states. Most of them have a negative effect, but there are also some positive ones.
Oh, daar zo.
Will get even more destructive over time. The sanity has 5 different states. If it reaches a critical state, your character won't be able to perform certain actions.
Okay.
There are different ways to regain your sanity, the most effective one being socializing, and romancing. The perks of your character determine what he or she is good or bad at.
Yeah.
Before taking key actions, always consult the perks descriptions. Last but not least, on your character info screen, you'll be able to get a more detailed view of your health bar.
Even kijken. You're a bit hungry. Better get something to eat. If you remain hungry, you lose sanity overnight and might get thinner. Sanity is shaken. Waren unstable. Daar moet ik wel natuurlijk rekening mee houden. Kijk, hadden we nog meer tutorials. Feeding, drinking water and resting.
Feeding, drinking water, and resting. Consuming food is the most direct way to regain stamina points in the game. This is not without limits though. Watch your feeding related conditions closely. Getting the overfed condition means you won't be able to regain any more stamina by eating.
Okay.
Remember, not all foods are equal. Eating low quality or raw foods, like roots, can get you some stomach problems. Different foods will give you different amounts of stamina points. Naturally, the cooked foods will help you regain more stamina. As in real life, the water is key. Being dehydrated could kill you faster than starvation. Don't forget to drink from the well each time before leaving the village. The forest wells are very scarce. It is wise to fill a water skin or a gourd water jack and take them with you on your journey. You can drink from the forest ponds as well, but there is a high risk of getting sick. To rest, you need to click the button in the lower right corner of your avatar hub. Your character will continue resting until you perform an action that requires stamina points to be spent.
Okay. Ik heb wat nuts bij me. Kijken, wat hebben we hier nog meer? Daar staan we te maximum. Small wapens. Guns. Oké. Nou, gewoon tutorial. Traveling through the forest.
Traveling through the forest. There are 3 basic levels at which Goro's gameplay unfolds. The first level is the village, your safe haven in the game. The second one is the global map, that shows you the forest in its vastness. Here you can receive quick information about the individual map tiles. To travel through the forest though, you need to switch to the local map level. Moving to a new map tile costs different amounts of stamina points. depending on the terrain type, how much is carried around in the player's inventory, and the related character conditions.
Logisch.
It is wise to scout a tile before moving in to find out what to expect. You can also use the sneak option to increase your chances of remaining undetected. Searching the local map and making camps. While on the local map level, you can also search the area to discover nearby points of interest, or POIs. To do so, click the I button near your 3D avatar. Your effectiveness in revealing POIs depends on your character perks and his or her current conditions. The POIs, represented by 3D objects, contain only items. The others, which appear as part of the map, contain different resources. Clicking on any of those will open an interaction menu with the available options for the particular POI. On the local map tile, you can also build a camp by clicking the respective button. A camp will give you at least some basic protection during the night, unless it's very close to the village. You can add extras to your camp, such as tent, campfire, and even a bedroll, to increase its protection and positive effects. Most importantly, a camp protects not only its builder, but every other villager on that tile.
Oké. Nieuw spel? Ja, Grimwood heet deze. Oh, we hebben nog meer tutorials. Pagina 1 van 2. Oh, hallo. Kijken we daar komen. Map of the Forest. Enemies non-point hidden stash. Unloot Whitewood Grove. Oh, die twee wil zeggen, daar zijn twee mensen. Darkwood Grove, daar moeten we heen. Dus we moeten naar rechtsonder. Maar moet ik daar een zagenstoel bij meenemen of heb ik die al? Oh, die heb ik al. Moet ik ook wat eten meenemen misschien? Ik heb 15 nuts. Ik hoop wel. Firewood chopped. Dan moet ik natuurlijk. Dat mag ik nog niet. Maar er is geen darkwood meer beschikbaar. Even kijken. Interest over 1 en is none. Laten we daar eens gaan kijken dan. Ja, chopwood. Yes. it will become too heavy. Het zal maar via deze kant. Maar dat is goed wat ik niet meer kan dragen. Dorstig. Nieuws. Ah, dat is maar vet. Ik denk, wacht even met het hem afgaan. Starving. We zullen maar wat eten. Zup. Okay, 20 dark food in the village. Kan ik daar nog planken van maken? Ja, weer. Made by Whitewood. Oké. Dus daar hebben we andere dingen voor nodig. Natuurlijk geen Whitewood. Nee. Zullen we daar eens kijken. Defense was nog goed. Hier hebben we Whitewood. Kijk of daar nog wat halen valt. Nee. Dat is 5 van 5. Even kijken. Goed, yes. drop. Hier droppen. Kijk, zo. Waarom kost dit de 24? Kom ik niet thuis. Allemaal droppen dan. Dat was 16. Hoop ik dat ik nog thuis kom. Use storage. Twee hokjes terug. 8, yes. Ga wel redden. Hier. Dit. Drop. Kan ik daar nog planken van maken? What wood can be chopped to firewood or used in after processing. Wat doet die processen? Workshop. Craft. Planken. We hebben 5 voor nodig. Oké. Oké, kan ik hier ook uit, dat ik naar die blitz ga? Oké, we hebben nog een paar bagger. Oké, die staan we dus optimaal iets naar. Oké. Oh, dat ziet er weer uit. Oh. Ik ben de eerste in de village. The main difference in this game mode is that a single day lasts 15 minutes instead of 24 hours as a standard game. And as you imagine, that means also faster, much faster. Stamina regeneration at the same time, the hunger, especially the thirst of your character, will also rise at a very fast rate. Same goes for the conditions your character gets, so we'll keep check. Oh, wow. Dat gaat helemaal fout, maar... Dus even kijken. Tower. Scout. Yes. Dus we moeten de defense naar boven zien te krijgen. Of ja, kan in principe. Natuurlijk zelf verdedigen. Krachtbouwers. Daar heb ik best wel wat nodig. Vijf planken. 2 iron en een zon. Zo. Wauw. Oké. Zullen we niet doen. dan houd je mijn checkers en ja, onthoudt je allemaal. Oké, mooi. Dus het is een game die heel lang duurt. Een dag is een dag, een week is een week. Over 4,5 uur komt de Night Attack. Nu hebben we voldoende defense hebben we gezien. Die elixir om maximum te worden. Rest. Rustig. Zo. Vis, kan ik dat bakken op een of andere manier? Vis, wat hebben we nodig? Oké. You might break some of the components if you fail. Kom maar aan die spullen. Fishing net, zagen. Iemand wel heel veel gedaan al. Als je zag hoeveel ik nou daadwerkelijk kan doen. Daar kijk ik niks meer bij. Wat zit in Town Hall? Dan kunnen we zien wie er allemaal in de dingen zit. Currently working on this construction. More resources are required. Langer kan ik niet maken, geloof ik, hè? Hadden we te weinig whitewood voor. Dus kijken of we nog wat whitewood kunnen halen. Ik krijg dan niet meer stamina. Een beetje vervelend. Follow move with everybody. Oh, we hadden nog een paar tutorials. Laten we die in ieder geval even kijken. De follow mode.
The follow mode. The follow mode is a quite useful way to interact with other players. It allows an online player to help you out when you are offline. Remember, once you get back online, the follow mode is disabled automatically.
Okay.
There are two ways to allow the follow mode. The first one is by declaring that you trust certain player. On the Town Hall menu, choose the player you like to entrust. In the lower left corner, next to his or her avatar image, there's a Trusted checkbox. Check it to allow this particular player to control your character while you're offline.
Okay.
If you're outside the village, you can allow every other player to control your character by clicking the handshake button in the upper left corner of your avatar hub. This can be risky, since probably not everybody will treat your character fairly. Sometimes though, taking that risk might be your only option. To activate the follow mode on an offline player's character, click the handshake button next to his or her 3D avatar. While in follow mode, your character can be moved around, fed, watered, and healed. The controlling player can also go in battle with your character, but he or she can save you as well by using the flee option.
Okay.
Battle. Since in the game you're a commoner and not a 15th century commando, you need to avoid fighting monsters just for the sake of it.
Just for the sake of it.
To be able to skip the unwanted battles, you need to learn how to remain unnoticed. First of all, use the scout option before moving to an unrevealed map tile. Using the sneak option will also up your chances of remaining undetected. Depending on their spawn positions, the monsters might attack you right after you enter the tile. And you don't want that. The monsters in the game have 3 states of awareness: unaware, with no on-screen indication; aware; and scared. When the monster is scared, it won't attack you, unless you attack it first. You will not have that luxury with some of the monsters though. If you end up in an unwanted battle, always consider the flee option. Remember, it won't be always possible to flee from a battle.
Okay.
Some monsters are simply too fast for you to outrun them. Sometimes you'll also be carrying too much in your inventory to be able to flee from a battle. You can drop some of your stuff on the ground to make your escape possible. If you choose to go into battle, always initiate the battle by clicking the respective monster. This will give you the chance to attack first, and in some battles this might make all the difference. Pick the right weapon. Each weapon deals different amounts of damage to the different monsters. Do not rush to finish the battle. After each attack, the battle will practically be paused until your next attack, or until the battle resolves automatically by the turn of the game day.
Okay.
This will give you plenty of time to call for help in the in-game forum or even in the in-game chat. The more players join your battle, the higher your chances to win it. Banishing a player. There's always this one player trying hard to ruin it for everybody. This is a cooperative game built around mutual trust. If someone plays destructively or outright stupidly, the players have the power to banish him or her from the village. To start a banish vote, go to the Town Hall menu. On the bottom of the left-hand page, there is a banish section. To start the vote, first decide if you like the particular villager to be banished temporarily or permanently. Don't worry, you can always come back and change your vote before the vote is decided. A villager who's banished permanently is practically kicked from the particular game instance.
Okay.
The temporarily banished players will not be able to enter the village for 3 game days, but they can still play and interact with other players. At least 30% of the villagers should participate for a vote to become valid. Each banished vote is decided with a turn of the day,
Okay.
and even a single vote more can decide the outcome.
Not diminishing the night
Diminishing
attack.
the night attack strength. Below the night attack value field is the reveal monster layer progress bar. With each new villager scouting the area, there will be certain progress in the bar. Eventually, a new monster layer will be revealed.
Obviously.
On the global map, the monster layers are marked with a reddish copper coin with the monster symbol on it. To destroy a monster layer, you need to kill all the monsters on the map tile first. Once that's done, click the monster layer 3D asset. On the interaction screen, choose the destroy layer option. This will cost you some stamina points, but it's definitely worth it.
Ja, dus dat trekt natuurlijk minder op de dorp. Oké. Nou, in ieder geval al tutorials. Had ik nog genoeg hout? Nee, dus even kijken of we nog wat hout kunnen verzamelen. Ja, ik moet zeggen dat ik wel hierheen. Ah ja. Items. Die dag, ja. Ga ik die allemaal meenemen? Nee. Alles meenemen. Wat staat daar naartoe? Even iets op voet, of de rest doe ik in stamina. Maar ik wil dat stamina pointje kosten. Ja, dat stamina pointje. Zo, nog kan we resten. Maar nou in ieder geval wel een hoop hout bij ons voor de storage. Bam. 39 darkwood liggen. We hebben geen monster liggen. Daarom heb ik dat natuurlijk ook niet gezien. Kunnen we nog iets met de darkwood doen? Pillars. staan we dan. We zijn klaar voor vandaag. En mijn introductie. Niet too much. Nou, we kunnen in ieder geval nog even wat drinken, dat kost niks. Zo. En meer kunnen we op het moment niet. Nou, dan ga ik morgen wel eventjes kijken naar het werk. Dat nu in elkaar zit, de rest van de game. Lijkt me, is wel een interessante game, alleen ik denk iets te langzaam. En zeker voor op stream te spelen. Hoe heet die boost toch? Een speciale categorie voor. Maar dat eigenlijk ook meegaande is. Ga er even niet opkomen. Die tentman en zo geloof ik dat dat is. Maar dat was in ieder geval Kreboet. Meer kan ik op dit moment niet. Ja, de Blitz, dat is niet mijn ding. Dat gaat me allemaal nog snel, zeker omdat ik de game niet ken. Ben ik even aan het denken. Misschien, dat kan ik wel even doen. Dus wat verder gaan in Graveyard Keeper. Want het is wel heel vroeg om nu al naar Spider-Man te switchen.